thing they do. You can't separate people physically or externally, normally speaking, until you first divide them psychologically from each other. And so the first thing they do is they try and foster a negative attitude towards the spouse, so they're constantly affecting the perceptions. So let me give you an example. Very often, you'll see something similar along these lines. The wife decides she's going to do something for the husband because it's his birthday. Now, he's in bed, and it's till 7 o'clock in the morning, and she goes in because she wants to make him breakfast in bed, and she says to him, "When are you getting up?" And the reason she's asking this is in order to plan it so that when he's ready to get up, the breakfast is ready. But it's when he hears her say, "When are you getting up?" the demon steps in, puts in his mind, which by the way has been fostered for years usually. When people first get married, they just, "Isn't she so wonderful?" And then after 5 years, that old battle axe. Right? And that's because over the course of time they've had a narrative experience, but also so there's legitimate psychological reasons why people can kind of divide, but there's also the demons themselves step in and say, "See, she thinks you're lazy. She's wanting to know what time you're getting out of bed because you should be out of bed already. She thinks you should be out of bed and you're lazy." When all she was trying to do is an act of charity. In our community that we're trying to start, we have a general principle, which is any negative thought against any other community members is to be ignored. And if it's something that you think needs to be addressed, you go and you air it out immediately to the other individual in the community. We have found that 95% of the time, the negative judgment was baseless. When that happens, it doesn't happen too often because we kind of know how the structure of this stuff works. We know that the demons will literally pull it on your minds. Like, one of the things as a superior is that's always floating through my mind, and when I return is, "Oh, but they didn't get this done or this done or this done," and I show up and it's all done. Right? And what that's a sign of is the fact that they're actually trying to affect your perceptions about it, because that's the first place